Here's Beardsley. Segers is out of possession and a goal is scored, and Liverpool have announced themselves in southwest London in the best possible style, with a goal coming in the 4th minute. Nicol, Beardsley this time. Barnes, Wimbledon can't get a kick. Oh, and it rockets back off the bar, and it would have rounded off had it got in from Barnes. A spell of sustained Liverpool pressure. Fashanu trying to bring it down. Kruzinski has the shot, and a very good one too. Scales, and Hussein finding Gibson there first. Fashanu in the centre. And Grobbelaar, oh, it's a goal! By Wise! Well, Ian Rush is smiling, but there are some stern faces out there on the field. Staunton. Segers, but Whelan wraps it in. So Liverpool get the grip tighter again. Kruzinski. McMahon. Liverpool need one more goal really, and it might happen now because Beardsley is in, he's past Segers, and Barnes can only hit Terry Phelan on the line. They still have Dennis Wise, as Bruce Grobbelaar knows only too well, although he's leaving this free kick to the left foot of Carlton Fairweather. And the extra height now provided in the middle by Sanchez, who has beaten Grobbelaar before. Well, it was close, it's a goal kick. Grobbelaar, this is Fairweather. And it was Hussein, I think, who stopped it. George Graham is still insisting that Arsenal aren't back to their very best, and although Perry Groves headed in a cross from Lee Dixon after 20 minutes, in for Manchester City, unlucky to be a goal down at half-time. But Michael Thomas and David Rocastle stamped their class on the second half, Thomas finishing fluently a move he'd started himself. Thomas was the architect of the third, teasing Manchester City until Groves saw the path for a scorching shot. After scoring 12 goals in their last 3 games, City really on the receiving end this time. Substitute Paul Merson, 4-0 to Arsenal.
Throw for Norwich. Townsend, Nicholas behind him. Phillips back to his Welsh colleague, Bowen. In Crook. Chip forward. What a lovely ball. Bowen can get there. Great goal, and one of the best through passes you'll see all season. Rosario again with the play on, and there's a chance here for Dale Gordon, and surely it was brought down. It's a penalty. Bessant says it was outside, the referee says it's inside. That's on the spot. But watch out for Dave Bessant. He saved one in the cup final, of course. He's good at going to the left. He saved one against Arsenal. Not this time, though. 2-0, Robert Fleck.
Everton were coming off 2 consecutive league defeats and struggling to contain a strong Millwall first-half performance at Goodison Park, highlighted by Teddy Sheringham's goal after 18 minutes. Tony Cottee recalled by Everton and his desire to make an impression, a major contribution to an equaliser fouled by Alan McCleary 6 minutes after half-time. Kevin Sheedy had missed his previous penalty against Manchester United. He didn't miss here. Millwall looked good value for a 1-1 draw, and they were 4 minutes away from it when Mike Newell went looking for a win bonus. And Norman Whiteside stormed in to clinch it. Everton flattered perhaps, but back up to 4th place.
It takes a lot to upstage Trevor Francis these days, but at Loftus Road, Southampton had just the man in Rodney Wallace. Cracking move, cracking goal to give the Saints a half-time lead. The Rangers' defence hardly existed as a unit once Paul Parker limped off. Paul Rideout turning Alan McDonald. Big Mac had no alternative really but to panic. Matthew Le Tissier succeeding from the spot. Earlier, Rangers had missed one, Tim Flowers saving from Paul Wright. The Rangers, with only 2 home goals all season, now needed to double that tally for a point. Leading by example, Trevor Francis, his 5th goal in 4 games. But just a minor setback for Southampton, who arrived at Loftus Road with a 7-game unbeaten run. That confidence personified by Rod Wallace's cunning and Alan Shearer's brilliant finish. Just before the end, with time and space to do pretty much as they please, really, Hot Rod had the final say. They don't breed big uns in the Wallace family, but they're good uns, all right.
Coventry City had a 100% record at Highfield Road, but Nottingham Forest made a mess of that. Gary Crosby with his 3rd goal in 5 games, beyond even the prodigious reach of Steve Ogrizovic. That was 9 minutes before half-time. In the second half, Coventry confusion. Brian Rice making sure of Forest's first away win of the season.
Luton hadn't lost at home, Villa hadn't won away. Anyone could write the script for this one. There could be only one result. Villa's winner came during first-half injury time. Derek Mountfield from just his sort of range.
At the baseball ground, Alan Pardew did what Poland failed to do, score past Peter Shilton. Crystal Palace a goal to the good against Derby after 22 minutes. A lead they lost within a minute of the restart. Paul Goddard cruising through a defence still caught up in the celebrations at the other end. In first-half injury time, Dean Saunders had been stopped unfairly by Jeff Thomas. Saunders handed out his own punishment with the penalty. And it was Saunders 4 minutes after half-time who crossed perfectly for Goddard's 2nd. Derby 3, Crystal Palace 1.
The bottom 6 in the First Division is familiar ground for Charlton, even more so than Selhurst Park. Without a point or a goal to show from their previous 4 games, they had the temerity to go in front against Spurs. Paul Williams, that was, his angled header. Now, whatever Terry Venables was yelling from the bench at that point took about 20 minutes to sink in. Then Spurs definitely got the message. Mitchell Thomas, a startling reminder of his availability, making it 1-1. 2 decent goals, but not a decent headline in sight yet. 7 minutes to go, the game up for grabs, requiring something or someone special. Cue Gary. Lineker's 5th in 4 games. The touch and timing just right. It knocked the stuffing out of Charlton and enabled Spurs to indulge in a little showmanship. Cue Gazza.
Big Ron Atkinson and his Sheffield Wednesday team at the bottom of Division 1 were well worth their draw in a disappointing game, lit up by a great goal chance for Wednesday when Daly and Atkinson rounded Leighton and was preparing his celebrations when Brian Robson arrived to make a wonderful defensive tackle. The smoke may have cleared from United's boardroom, but it's still hard to see exactly what they're doing on the pitch. 0-0.
much beaten there. There might have been a small deflection on the way, but Vinnie Samways gets his first of the season against the team Tottenham always like to beat, but for so long have failed to do so. From way out, past Lukic, the back of the net, Spurs in the lead, 1-0. 34 minutes of the game gone. Spurs leading by a goal to nil. Well, things have been looking up for Tottenham after that debacle against Chelsea when they lost here 4-1. They've had 3 league games since then, and this could be a booking for the Arsenal captain. Police in some numbers going into the crowd as well. And look at Gary Lineker showing just what players everywhere feel about hooligans that are always in danger of ruining our game. The police are there, and one of England's greatest players, Gary Lineker, making his feelings well known. Well, the police have done a good job. They've got in there. It's under control. Enough for the game to go on, with Spurs with a free kick, with Paul Gascoigne. Touched on, another one! Well, Walsh got a touch on that one, and Spurs go 2 up. Here's the free kick. There's the little flick by Walsh. There it is again beyond the dive of Lukic, and Spurs go 2 up. Lineker caught there by Adams, but no foul to Rocastle. A long-range shot! And Torsved in trouble there as Groves and Smith came in for the rebound. Spurs saved by Fenwick. Great shot by Rocastle, a corner to Arsenal. And Fenwick to the rescue there. Richardson curving it in, a flick on. Might go anywhere, Michael Thomas! Arsenal are back in it! His 7th goal of the season. And that could be a really important one. Well, they've lived dangerously a moment before when Torsved couldn't hold Rocastle's shot, and then from the corner, they lived dangerously here again. Rocastle almost forced it in, and then Michael Thomas did just that. Thomas on target again, to the delight of those Arsenal fans behind the goal.